Hey everybody, this is Preezy from Listen Up, Listen In podcast. What's going on? You know it's Friday. All praises to Jehovah God, Jesus Christ. Amen. Every day. How y'all feeling today? Are you feeling all right? I hope you are. And if you're feeling a little sad, this too shall pass. Don't let them see you sweat. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Yes, but we got to keep smiling. And guess what? I got a great episode for y'all today. I'm being interviewed by a podcaster from California. Kelly. I'm going back to Cali. Check this out. His name is Nathaniel Noble Jr. Yes, Nathaniel Noble Jr. You can find him at www.mrnoblepodcastjr.com. Yes, he's interviewing me today. You're going to love it. So come on now, stay tuned. Listen up, listen in. Let's get it.
Tanya, you ready?
Listen up, listen in. 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 Thanks for tuning in. Let's have a conversation. Talking worldwide, it don't matter your location. What you going through and the topic may have relation. Let's get some motivation. Swap out education. Every Friday we heal, laugh, improve, and grow. Put some nutrients in your mind, give you food for the soul. I know you pumped and preparing for your weekend and low. Might as well join the discussion and tune into the show. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in to Listen Up, Listen In podcast. I'm your host, Preezy. Now before I start today's episode, I would love for you guys and gals to follow me on social media. Go to Instagram, Listen Up, Listen In 5687, and on Facebook, Listen Up, Listen In. You can also email me at listenuplisten5687@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, by following me on social media, you'll be able to see all the platforms my podcast is on. Wherever you consume my podcast, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when a new episode is posted. Rate, review, and share this podcast. Now let's get back to Listen Up, Listen In. Hey everyone, this is Preezy from the Listen Up, Listen In podcast. Go check me out. But you gotta check out the Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast at www.mrnoblepodcast.com. That's www.mrnoblepodcast.com. What's the podcast about? Well, let me break it down for you. He talks about life because it happens to everyone, with great guests and indie artists, Q&A sessions, along with positive vibes, talking to everyday people about life's journey and to connect hearts and souls of the common woman and man. Whether it's education, motivation, determination, and letting out some frustration, you gotta check out the Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast. Do you have a story to share? Well, sign up to be a guest. He's on all the podcast platforms. That's the Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast. Let's get it.
Welcome to the Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast, where we talk about life because it happens to everyone, along with some great indie musicians Q&A sessions. So come aboard, kick back, and let's vibe.
Welcome this week on the Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast. I have a fellow podcaster that I met online, and we're going to talk about her show. She's hailing all the way from Brooklyn, New York. And the name of her podcast is Listen Up, Listen In with Preezy. Let's welcome this week Miss Preezy. What's happening, Miss Preezy?
Hey. Preezy in the house, Brooklyn in the house.
What's up?
How's everybody doing? How you been, Nate?
We good. I'm just glad we can set this up and we can discuss who Preezy is and Listen Up, Listen In podcast. And, we want to know who you are, your story, where you been, where you from, and where you going.
Oh, all right, all of that, huh? All right. Just threw it on me like that, huh? All right, I'm ready. Okay, well, as you know, I'm Preezy from Brooklyn, New York. I started Listen Up, Listen in May of this year, so I'm new to the game, always willing to learn. And the reason I started this podcast, it was therapeutic for me. I lost my mom with COVID in 2020.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And yes, thank you so much. Mm-hmm. And I was really lost. I'm a retired correction officer. So being home all day and being depressed, I needed to do something. And one of my best friends, she's a co-host guest on my show from time to time. She goes by the name of Giggles. Shout out to Giggles.
Giggles.
And we just started talking one day. We just laughing and joking like we was DJs, on a radio station. And we looked at each other and she said, "You ever thought about doing something like this?" And I said, where we start? Who I got to call? P. Diddy? Who I got to call, So we just went on, we went online and we listened to a group of two girls. I think they were called Crime Junkies. And I said, wait a minute. This is a popular podcast. I can do this. I started listening to other podcasters, and I said, you know what? I got this, because I like to talk a lot, Nate. Mm-hmm. Nate, I could talk all day. And with the things that's going on in the world today, we got to talk.
Yeah.
We got to talk. We got to vent. People are depressed. People are sad. People losing their jobs. And it's just hard out here. And so I wanted my podcast to be different. I want to talk about everything. Anything you could possibly think of. Mm-hmm. I want to talk about it. So here I am.
Talking about it.
Listen up, listen in. And I actually got that title because I was sitting down trying to figure out so many titles to get. And my niece came up with this. So shout out to my niece, Tamara Bamero. She came up. She was like, "Auntie, I got it." And she said, "Listen up, listen in." I said, well, that's what it's going to be.
Listen in. So, yeah, yes. I think we scheduled for next week. Me come on your show.
Yes, we are. You better be there.
I'll be there. Be there. Be square. Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, because today.
Thank you for that. Thank you for the invite, and thank you for coming on my podcast next week. I appreciate that.
Yeah, see what's going on with Listen Up and Listen In.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard a couple of your episodes and stuff. It's nice. I like it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, y'all got a nice little flow going back and forward, and.
Oh yeah, that's my bestie. Yeah. Giggles. Oh my gosh, that's my best friend. She's been with me through some difficult times, and I realized in life, everybody want to be there for the sun, but they don't want to be there for when it rains. And so I can truly say I thank my family. Giggles, and I have another best friend named KC. She live in Delaware. These young ladies and a few other people, but these two right here, they my left and right. I'm telling you.
The yin and the yang.
Yes.
Ride or die.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah, it's good to have a handful of people that's just raw dog. They there. No question.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then they just prove it through every episode in life. They prove it.
Yes. Mama said, you lucky if you may just get one best friend, but you're lucky if you get two. And that's about it. Because, loyalty is a little different in this world today.
Yeah.
So I appreciate, the support, especially with my family. They really support it. Listen up, listen, and they're really supporting it. So.
Yeah. So how you like podcasting so far? So, since you've been a newbie.
Ooh, it's a lot. It's fun because, I never realized that there's so much to talk about. I mean, I woke up one morning and my truck, I have a truck, and I got in it. It don't have no brakes.
Uh-oh.
So
That's
one of
not
my
good.
vehicles. So I said to myself, what if I was driving?
Mhm.
That's a topic. What if you were driving and you lost your brakes? What would you do? That's something that happens. It's something that people probably would say, you know what, that's true. What would I do? What should I do? So that's something that it's so many different things that you could talk about when it comes to podcasting. You shouldn't really just be focused on one thing, because after a while it gets boring.
Mm-hmm.
So when you jump into different topics, people can relate to it, like menopause. We go through menopause, right? We got to talk about it, because there might be some women out there. What do I do?
Mm-hmm.
Should I take this? Should I take that? Should I see the doctor? So it's a lot of topics. And sometimes this podcasting can keep me up all night, which isn't good. But it keeps me busy. And if it's going to keep me busy where I don't think so much about mom, because I'm always going to think about her,
right,
and have my little breakdowns. But this podcast really keeps me busy.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy it. I really do. I have so much to learn, and I'm gonna be calling you, right? Yo, Nate, I got a question. So
we can learn together, because I'm still learning too.
Absolutely. So
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Just helping one another.
yes, most definitely. And I listen to other podcasters.
Yeah.
And YouTube is good for information as well. Pat Flynn.
Oh yeah.
I listen to him a lot.
Yeah.
I think this guy is excellent, and I'm always watching his videos. So, and I take notes.
Right.
So
shout out to
Pat
Flynn.
Yes, I really like him, and he explains everything. Like, you have some people that talk really fast,
Yeah.
and then you got to go back. Like, what did he say? I missed this. But when it comes to him, I mean, he really. It's another podcast. There's two of them. It's a man and a female. I don't know their names, but they're pretty good as well. And I watch those, them, and get info.
You're probably talking about Sean Cannell.
Not sure. I know the young lady. She has a Spanish accent.
Oh, okay. No, that's another one.
Yeah, she has a Spanish accent, and they're really good. They're really good. I go to their little seminars. That's online.
Yeah.
That's free, and it really helps a lot. So. I'm trying to make the best of it. I'm on a lot of platforms. I just as you know, got the website going.
Oh yeah, looks nice. I told you once you go to bed and wake up, it'll be there.
Yes, it was. I was like, what? Let me find out. Nate did some yabba dabba do with my computer.
No, I
and
didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
You said, go to sleep. And when you wake up, that thing gonna come on.
Yep.
I was like,
matter of fact, it was up before you went to sleep. Remember? I say it's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks good. Yeah. Oh, did we lose you? There you go, Preezy.
Oh, got it.
Okay, yeah, it looked like it froze up.
We good?
Yeah, okay. You got your phone plugged up?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I forgot where we were.
Well, I was just saying that it's all in fun right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm having a good time. So that's what basically it's about. I just want to have fun with it right now. I want to meet new podcasters, and learn. Actually, there's going to be a seminar in October that I'm thinking about going to. It's called She Podcast. And it's a whole bunch of women that are podcasters.
Yeah, they're
throughout the world.
Popping up all over.
I'm thinking about going there. It's a little pricey, but hey,
Gotta invest in yourself.
sometimes you gotta do. You know, you got to do these things in order to learn and grow. So I want to listen to other podcasts that's out there and get some information. I'm always willing to learn.
Yeah.
You know.
Iron sharpens iron.
So that's what it's about.
You must have had a special relationship with your mom, huh? You guys are real close and tight.
Unconditional love.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly.
You know, because
I was very close to my mother. Yeah, I'm the baby out of 5, and I was extremely close to her. I lived with her all my life, so you saw me, you saw her. So we were very, very close. So, you know, my mommy was sick. She had heart disease, and you know, when the COVID came, she was in a rehabilitation center. She was only supposed to be there for 2 weeks. And they had the COVID in there. Stupid move to bring sick people to the rehab when you have people in there that's well and healthy. They're just getting rehabilitation or whatever. And a lot of them passed away along with my mother, you know. So it was difficult. Losing my mom, and it was a difficult time in my life. And so getting therapy help, and I recommend therapy for everyone. Don't think that you can do this by yourself. Everybody needs help. And sometimes you can talk to friends and you can talk to family, but most of the time they're going to tell you what you want to hear. When you speak to a stranger, it's different. And so I always encourage people to get therapy. I even encourage my brothers and sisters. You know, they're tough. You know, they think they could do things on their own and fight it, but our bond with our mom was really strong. As I lost my dad when I was 12. So she became our father when he passed. So where we went, she went. And so, you know, you want your parents to live forever. They're your superheroes, but you know it's not true, but it's not gonna happen. But this COVID was a mess. And so I encourage everyone to get therapy if you need it, because it does help. It does.
Right. And a lot of people in our community, you know, we were like, hey, suck it up. It's going to be all right. Pray about it.
Right.
Hey, get over it. Nah.
Right.
Go get some help, man.
Yeah.
Especially brothers.
Gotta get help.
Yeah, especially us tough brothers. Go get some help, man.
Yeah. Yes. And I tell my brothers too, because you know, the first thing they'd be like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, that's how they feel. I'm good. And one of my brothers, he's retired Marine. So there will be no weakness showing on his behalf.
None.
So but you can see it, when I look at them, you can see that they're hurting.
Yeah, you know they're hard.
And so I try to talk to them like, bro, get help, because death is hard. Death is really, really hard to deal with, and you cannot deal with it by yourself.
Right.
And I think that's another reason why I started this podcast. Listening to my friends' stories and other people, I figured, you know what? If I can get 2 people to listen to me, I'm happy. I got more than 2, so I'm happy about that.
Okay, I guess I'll make the 3rd one, right?
There you go.
All the way on the West Coast listening.
Yes. So anything to help people, I'm all for it. In a positive way.
Right.
Yes.
Bringing sunshine to them cloudy days.
Absolutely. We all need it. All need it. We're all imperfect, and we don't know everything. So it's always good to listen to people and hear what they have to say. And we're here to agree to disagree, right? So that's what it's about.
And then sharing information as you learn it.
And I love to share information, and I like to listen as well and take in information. So that's what it is.
That's what it is. That's what it's going to be.
That's what it's going to be.
So, Preezy, hey, what's in the name Preezy? Where you get that name Preezy? I know your mama didn't name you Preezy.
Well, my last name is Dupree.
Okay.
So, at my job, people used to call me Blinky. Because it's the officers, like one officer named me Blinky because she said when you talk and you look at your eyes, you always blinking, like you blink constantly. I'm like, really? I gotta check that out. Maybe it's a situation going on. So my nickname is Blinky. But most of the officers, they would call me, yo, Preezy, because it's short for Dupree.
Uh-huh.
And I thought about it. I was like, damn, Blinky or Preezy? Let me do Preezy. Here we go.
Preezy in the building.
Preezy in the building.
Keep it breezy with Preezy. Yeah.
I'll do a commercial.
Yeah. So I heard your intro and stuff, and I heard you spitting some rhymes on that.
You heard that? Yeah, Nate.
You spitting them rhymes on that. I'm like, that sound like Preezy rapping on that.
No, actually.
Who was that?
That is a producer. I went on the website called, let me make sure I pronounce this right now. I know it's spelled Fiverr. So it could be Fever.
Fiverr.
Fiverr?
Yeah.
All right. I was close.
Yeah, it's spelled weird looking, so it throw you off.
Yes.
But Fiverr, yeah, I use them too. That's a great place.
And her name is J. Jig Cicero. That is her on my intro.
That's
and
not
outro.
You? That's not you?
Oh, man.
She sounds.
I could have done it. I could have did it, but I didn't want to show up too much of my skills, Nate. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I didn't want to, show too much. That comes later on.
You can show us a piece right now. Go.
Oh no, I can't. No, Nate. On the next show, invite me another time, and I'm gonna have some rhymes for you that I wrote down. But her name is J. Jig Cicero. She sang on the intro, and she talked on the outro, and the beats were from. The intro was from Just AC, and the outro beat was from Thai Beats. So I use them a lot. And a shout out to them because, listen, she's singing it. Listen up, listen in.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was your voice.
And I'm telling you, when a lot of my friends was playing it, and they was like, this is nice. That's fire.
Yep.
I said, listen, I'm trying to get the people pumped.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you pumped up before you hear my show.
Yep, and then then you and Giggles come in there.
Yep, Giggles come on in, and she saw her laughing. Giggles laugh at everything.
Yeah,
I'm sorry she didn't make it today, but she finds a way to just laugh. And that's what I love about her. She's always, she's not going to see, you're not going to see her feeling sad. She's going to keep you laughing even if she's not good. Mm-hmm. And that's what I like about her. That's why we came up with the name Giggles. Because she was like, I need a name. And I said, how you laugh all the time? Giggles.
Ta-da. There you go.
Ta-da. So, yeah, so you feeling that intro, huh?
Yeah. Yes.
Was
nice.
your head bobbing a little? Because that's what I want. Gotta have that head bobbing.
Any good beat, I'm going to be bobbing.
There you go. That's what's up.
That's cool.
I'm glad you like that. Hope everybody else out there like it too,
Yeah, so where can they find you online? They want to look you up on social media.
Well, I'm on Anchor. I'm on Spotify, Buzzsprout. I'm on so many platforms. But to see all the platforms, if you go to Listen Up, Listen In, 5687 on Instagram, you'll see all my platforms. All you have to do is click Linktree, and everything will pop up. And now I have the new website.
Right.
It's I know you gotta do that HTTPS.
No, you don't have to do that. Just
You don't?
It'll do that.
So it's www. See, I'm still learning, right?
Yeah.
See that?
You can just call it what it is.
Yeah, www.listenuplistenin5687.com.
Yeah.
I got a .com. Yes.
Now run that by us one more time. That website
is www.listenuplistenin5687.com.
Right on. So yeah.
Yes, I'm on Facebook. Listen Up, Listen In. I'm on TikTok. All of that.
Tickety tock. Oh, you're gonna be busy. You're gonna be busy filling up all them platforms.
I'm trying to tell you. I think I'm on about at least 35. But that's good. Spread the word. Spread the word. Listen in. Spread it out. Positive information that we all need to hear. We got to motivate. We got to educate, differentiate,
Inspirate.
heal, laugh, grow. We got to do all of that. Something that the children can listen to. I'm getting ready to have a battle of the cartoons. Because, see, these kids out here think their cartoons is better than us. They don't know nothing about Scooby-Doo, Jetsons, McGilla Gorilla.
Speed
Tom and
Racer.
Jerry? They don't know nothing.
Underdog. Way back.
Nobody trying to watch no Peppa Pig. I mean, I like Peppa Pig, but
I ain't never
Peppa
heard
Pig
no
ain't
Peppa
got
Pig.
Peppa Pig ain't got nothing on Tom and Jerry now. Scooby-Doo.
Hey, you remember Heckle and Jekyll?
What? What Heckle? Heckle and Jekyll was some bad birds.
Yeah.
But I like them.
The talking magpies.
What? These kids don't know. I try to tell my nieces and nephews all the time. Y'all know nothing about these cartoons.
Johnny Quest, Speed Racer.
Johnny Quest. What about the superheroes? The Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
What?
Man, couldn't wait till Saturday, remember?
Oh, my goodness. I didn't come outside.
Saturday morning cartoons.
Out in the ABC Schoolhouse Rock.
Man, that was religion.
And you learned?
Oh, yeah. ABC.
I didn't know nothing about adjectives and nouns in school. I learned it from Schoolhouse Rock.
That's the truth.
I'm dead serious. I didn't know, at the teachers, I didn't know like a noun, a verb. Schoolhouse Rock.
They was even teaching you about politics. I'm just a bill. Just slowly on bill. I'm sitting on Capitol Hill. They was actually teaching you politics.
I was like, what? That means the law? Oh, my goodness.
It made sense, too, huh?
Made a lot of sense.
Man, they need to bring them back.
I don't know why they don't bring Schoolhouse Rock back. I don't know why.
Because they want to miseducate the populate.
Listen, Nate, we might have to bring Schoolhouse Rock back on our podcast. Conjunction.
Yeah, what's your function? Man, that's crazy because they was like the little commercials in between the cartoons.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We learned back then.
Yep.
Even how to brush your teeth. You remember the commercial with Yuck Mouth?
Oh, yeah.
The little dirty cavity running around? They call me Yuck Mouth.
Don't brush. Yep. I like my teeth like this. Oh, you going way back.
That got you scared. Like, if I don't brush my teeth, my mouth going to look like this?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Man. Oh, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Their cartoons is garbage today compared to what we had.
Garbage. These cartoons don't even make sense.
Right. That's on purpose.
Garbage. It's just too much. So they really need to bring. I'm going to write a letter. Write a letter. Even Sesame Street. I don't even see.
Yeah, Sesame Street was good.
Kids watching Sesame Street.
Electric Company. When
they made you sound out the words.
Mm-hmm.
You had each person go, is, kiss. They had to, we learned.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. You got to bring it back. Bring it back.
Well, Pre, we're going to wrap this up and stuff. You got any words of advice before we shut it down?
Do I have any advice?
Yeah, some words, some life nuggets you can leave us with.
Oh, yes. Listen, love yourself. I say this all the time on my podcast. Love yourself, because you can't love anyone or anything if you don't love yourself first. Put God first. Pray on things. Always remember this too shall pass. And love your family. Sometimes everybody don't have a good story, but you do your part. Don't worry about anybody else. You do your part, and everything will be okay. Don't worry about yesterday. Can't fix about yesterday. Work on tomorrow. And that's all I got to say, Nate. Amen.
Drop the mic.
If
they can't feel that, we can't help them.
That's right.
I got to get on with Family Day. They beckoning my call. I want to thank you for coming on the Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast, and looking forward to being on your show, you and Giggles, and we can finish this conversation over there.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Nate. And please enjoy your day with your family.
Right on.
Be safe.
And you as well.
Okay.
And we out.
You heard it exclusively on Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast.
Hi, this is Preezy, and you're listening to the Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast. Be sure to check me out at listenuplistenin5687.com.
Thanks for listening to the Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast. If you've enjoyed our show, make sure you subscribe and share with your friends. We appreciate every one of you.
That concludes this episode of Listen Up, Listen In with your host, Preezy. Hey, yo, Preezy, tell them how to keep in touch, baby.
Go to Instagram, Listen Up, Listen In 5687, and on Facebook, Listen Up, Listen In. You can also email me at listenuplisten5687@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, by following me on social media, you'll be able to see all the platforms my podcast is on. Wherever you consume my podcast, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when a new episode is posted. Rate, review, and share this podcast.
Listen up, listen in. Listen up, listen in. Yeah.